Stokes. Now let us discuss in detail multiply connected region. So consider a multiply connected region in which Fz is analytic only in the unshaded region labeled as R. So we have this unshaded region where function is analytic, and function is not analytic at this shaded region. So if we draw a closed contour, this C, and we can't apply Cauchy integral theorem for this closed contour because this region is not simply connected, and we have some parts within this closed contour which is not where function is not analytic. So we can't write this Fz dz equal to 0. We can't write it because function is not analytic at this region. But we can modify our contour to C dash. Suppose we modify our contour such that this. Now our contour is like this. This A, B, D, E, F and G. So we have modified this, we have excluded this region. Now we have excluded this region. Now we have this new contour. This contour is C dash. This contour is now along within this contour. Now function is analytic. Within this contour function is analytic. Function is not analytic here, but we have excluded this region from this contour. So within this contour function is analytic. So along C dash we can write this integration Fz will equal to 0. Now we will split C dash in different parts. C dash integration along A, B, D. First part, integration from D to E. Second part, integration from E, F, G. Third part, and integration along G to A. Fourth part, and equal to 0. Now here these A and D points are very close to each other. E and F, E and G also very close to each other. So here integration along these two lines will get cancelled out because these lines are parallel to each other, and integration is along opposite direction, and these lines are very close to each other. So this integration get cancelled with this. Now we get with this. Now as I have already discussed, A and D point are very close to each other, and G and E also close to each other. So we can take this as a close integration. A, B, D, A and E, F, G, E. We can take it as a close integration equal to 0 because these 2 points are very close to each other. Now we can clearly see here this first integration along first circle is counterclockwise direction and second circle is clockwise direction. If we reverse the integration, reverse the direction of this integration, we will get minus sign here, minus sign, and we reverse the direction of this circle. So we can take this on opposite side, and we can write it as C1 dash and C2 dash. Both contour are taken along same direction, that is counterclockwise direction. So integration along C1 dash will be equal to C2 dash. C1 dash is, so C1 dash we take this outer contour as C1 dash and inner contour as C2 dash. So here from here we get integration along outer contour will be equal to integration along inner contour, smaller contour. So from here we can have a general statement: the integration of an analytical function over a closed path has a value that remains unchanged over all possible continuous deformation of the contour within the region of analyticity. So whether the contour is C1 or whether contour is C2, value of the integration will be same. So it was very important concept that integration of a function is independent of the closed contour in analytic region. So we will use this concept in next topic. Next topic is Cauchy integral formula. So let us take f, z, and analytic functions along a closed contour, on a closed contour C and within the closed contour. This is a closed contour C and function is analytic on the closed contour as well as within the within the region bounded by this contour C. Then integration of fz z minus z dz will be equal to f z0, here 1 upon 2 pi iota, and z0 is point within this region or within this contour C. So as we have already discussed that integration along this contour or this smaller contour will be same. We have already discussed in last topic. So we draw a small circle of radius r here. So integration along bigger circle bigger contour must be equal to this contour C dash. So we can say integration fz z minus z0 dz along C must be equal to fz z minus z0 dz. So we have drawn a small circle here, C dash. So now we will solve it. Let z minus z0, let z equal to z0 plus r e raised to power iota theta. Z is equal to z0 plus r e raised to power iota theta. So dz will be equal to this. Substitute value here. For closed contour, theta will vary from 0 to 2 pi. We will get this. Now taking the limit r equal to 0. So r will get cancelled out with r. So substituting limit r equal to 0, we will get this f0, f z0 and d theta will be, integration will be theta to 2 pi, we will get this. Here we have used fz when z r approach to 0 equal to fz0 because it is analytic and thus continuous at z equal to z0. So ultimately we get this equation. So finally we have proved it. So let us take an example. Suppose this is a function. So let us solve it using Cauchy integral formula. So here a factor, this 1 upon z plus 2 is analytic within the region of unit circle. So fz is equal to 1 upon z plus 2 and z0 is equal to 0. So we can, so fz is analytic everywhere within the unit circle. So integration of this function will be equal to 2 pi iota 1 upon z plus 2 at z is equal to 0. By using Cauchy integral formula we will get it. So this was all about today's lecture. Thank you.